We will never be perfect. We certainly do not have to be perfect today. Let's talk about that in a moment. Real quick, if you listen on Apple Podcasts or using iTunes and you enjoy the podcast, please log into the app and give a quick, wonderful review. It'll help more people see the podcast so they can enjoy the message. All right, let's begin.
This is a beautiful thought.
Welcome, beautiful thinkers. Welcome to the smallest among you and the largest among you, the great and the powerful and the small and the potential filled. Let me tell you about something. You don't have to be perfect today. Nothing is ever perfect. Nothing is ever complete. And you are just like a work of art, constantly creating itself throughout this life. And you will never, ever be perfect. So you don't have to be perfect today. It's not going to happen over the course of eternity. You certainly don't need to expect it today. Now, why do I say this? A lot of people have this certain attitude. You might call it auto-exigence or self-demandingness. Sometimes people use the term perfectionism, but that doesn't entirely encapsulate what I'm talking about. It's like when you expect yourself to be better than you are. So if you make a mistake, maybe you make a mistake with a client, you say something wrong and it causes you to lose the client or something like that, and you beat yourself up for days thinking, how could I be so stupid? Well, there's a lesson in there for you, and you can use that to improve, and you can use that to expand your own analytical abilities and your interpersonal abilities. But you don't have to worry because you didn't get it right. You're only human. You're going to make errors sometimes. And you don't need to be in a rush to be perfect. Things are going to happen to you. You're going to do things. Perfection is a kind of ideal. It's this abstraction. It's actually not something that exists in this world. And it's kind of even funny to have an idea of perfection because there's no such thing. And the thing that really exists in this world is what is. You will never be perfect, but you can always be exactly what you are, and you can, in fact, be content with being exactly what you are. So, some lesson that comes from ancient text, maybe it's from the Bhagavad Gita, like the principle of striving, putting your heart into something completely, at the same time being free of any dependence on the outcome. Doesn't matter if you get it right, doesn't matter if you get it perfect. Putting the effort in, going through the steps, that's what is important. Some people talk about the example of the Zen archer. And in Zen archery, you never measure the archer by whether he gets the arrow in the bullseye or in the target. That's not the important thing. The important thing is his form. So whether he pulls back the bow correctly, his grip on the string and on the arrow, how he lets it go with the appropriate amount of force and the angle, Those are the things that are important. Your own actions, you have control over them. You can never have control over perfection. You can never have complete control over your results. You can gain happiness just by observing your own actions, enjoying the process of your own actions. You don't need to worry. You don't need to hurry. In Spanish, there is this expression, hay más tiempo que vida. There is more time than life, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense to me in Spanish. It makes even less sense in English. What it means is there is plenty of time to do things. Life is long. You might live for 60, 70 years. It's quite a long time, and every day you can enjoy the process and you can slowly move towards things and light up the path for others while you're on your way. You don't have to worry about being perfect. Just focus on being exactly what you are and doing exactly what you do. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for thinking beautifully, opening your eyes, your mind, your heart, and letting it shine out to the world in your beautiful, imperfect way that you do. And I'll speak to you soon.
A beautiful thought.
Thank you for listening. Now remember, I'm doing cognitive behavioral sessions. You can check out beautifulpodcast.com. Up the top, you see where it says CBT sessions, and you can book one with me. What it's about, if you're facing some difficulty in your life, maybe you're coming to some crossroads, you're not sure what the next move is, we can discuss it, have a dialogue about it, and cooperatively look at the problem from different perspectives and come up with an action plan so you can move towards a more fulfilling life. So check that out, beautifulpodcast.com. Have a great day.
I wanna feel like this. I wanna feel like this.